What's up, and welcome to another Los Wise Guys Reacts. I'm your host, Eslam, aka Rock God of the Sun, accompanied by Dan Papa Sun Killer and Dan Emperor Disco. How's it going, boys?
Let's
Double
go.
wristing. There you go.
Double
All
wrist
right,
and double twist,
so
and that's how.
wow. So we are going to be reacting to
That was
the
raw. I like
Mandalorian,
that.
the Mandalorian season 3. God, you already got me fucked up.
I know, I
Um,
can tell. I got
the Mandalorian season 3 trailer. Let's just jump in and start reacting. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for? Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost. I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
There's something
that
dangerous
forest.
happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Hang on, kid.
Oh, Babu Freaks.
This is the way.
All right.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy.
So this is interesting.
What
A
are
lot
we?
more
What do we
Mandalorians.
stand for?
Huh. I mean, the story seems like it's gonna be more about him, Mandalore,
Mandalorians are not just learning about how to
maybe
fight.
bringing Mandalore back to life, and also kind of. I feel like it alluded to the First Order with the Tie Fighters and stuff like that, because this is in between the
You'll
Mhm.
never be lost.
right.
Well, the Empire still stands.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, they encountered the Empire in the first episode.
I thought it was after the
No,
Empire
it's
fell.
it is after, but the
Oh
Empire
right,
hasn't fully
Luke
fallen
showed
yet.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm so retarded.
So that I may be
Um,
forgiven for
but
my
he already had his
transgressions.
robotic arm, so did it fall or did it not fall? I don't know.
Empire has not fallen. It's
Okay.
This is the way.
like Luke did his thing and all that. This is after episode 6, but the Empire still is in the process of quote unquote falling. It hasn't gone down just yet.
Okay.
It'll be too late.
All right, so it's gonna be interesting because they showed the Jedi and like, so what's happening here? Is it like that? Is
It's
that
a
like a?
flashback or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I can't get excited for the show anymore.
I mean,
Have you
I'm
noticed
not
almost
excited.
almost every episode with Mando involves him coming or going. Like
Yeah.
literally every scene he's in, it's just like is that or he just says this is the way over and over.
This is the way.
But
I'm kind of tired of that like father-son motif that they're just banking on. I feel like they're just gonna try to milk that for the rest of forever.
yeah,
I wanna
because who
see a
wants to
little
see a
more.
show about Pedro Pascal with a younger person where he's trying to just get them around and keep them safe?
For real though, like
But, no, it's I don't know. Like the whole him going to Mandalore, we do see other Mandalorians. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like every time I see him, it's like this man looks so uninterested in this ship right now. This man's just taking a
Listen.
nap holding Grogu.
Unless this story is gonna be on par, story wise, as Andor, I don't see myself enjoying this season. Like after Andor, I really didn't like
Yeah.
um Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett. That was very boring to me.
I felt
Um,
scattered. They were like
yeah,
Boba Fett, and then the last half was just Mando. Like, what?
and then you got season 1 of Mando was kind of like it was reintroducing us back into Star Wars, so it was exciting, and then it got boring pretty quickly after like the excitement faded. Season 2 was like the same as season 1. You're running errands, um, and then we had Kenobi, which was also pretty good. I really enjoyed Kenobi, but it's still Andor is still the best show that the Star Wars uh,
Easily.
sh- shows have gotten, and we're also supposed to be getting a whatchamacallit, Ahsoka show. So I don't even know how that's gonna play out with the way these things are being written. Besides Andor, so I mean, unless this is gonna be like on par with that, I don't really see myself enjoying the hell out of the show like I enjoyed Andor. But I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna watch it. I still want to continue through this story that I've started with, but I don't know. It's just this trailer was okay. I'm excited to see Mandalore. I hope we get to see more of the lore of Mandalore. I feel like if they concentrate on the lore of Mandalore and not this nonsense of you can't take off the helmet and shit like that. I really go back to the roots of Mandalore and how they're pretty much based on samurai and the code, and you have like warring tribes, and like they're you kind of get a Game of Thrones esque type of story where they're trying to pick the leader that's going to bring Mandalore out of the destruction um, of that happened because of the Empire. I feel like that could be interesting, but I don't see that happening because this show's about this dude and Grogu and cuteness. I just I don't know. Um,
The
What
tribe.
but
happened
that's
to
yeah.
the what happened to the acolyte?
I think that's also in the works still.
Hmm.
It's gonna be releasing sometime either this year or next year probably,
What
but
do we know about that?
I don't remember anything.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So you got Ahsoka, you got the Acolyte. I mean, Star Wars Tales of the Jedi was phenomenal, but that was an animated show. Really enjoyed
Was
the
that
hell
the
out of it.
Ahsoka Tano Count
And
Dooku one?
yeah, that was so fucking good. 3 episodes about each one of them, and it was just phenomenal story. Especially Count Dooku. It was so goddamn amazing. Ahsoka was kind of like you got to see a little bits and pieces of stuff you didn't know about her, but I feel like Ahsoka's story kind of get fleshed out through the
Clone
series.
Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, Clone Wars, and then Rebels, and so it wasn't too much added to her story, but like Count Dooku, it was like very powerful for his character.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I don't see myself being super excited for the show, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. So it's kind of like thumbs in the middle for me. It's
Yeah, I have to agree. I'm somewhere in the middle too. Like I hope that since my hopes aren't too high, that they surprise me and go above and beyond and
Mhm.
exceedingly just knock me off my feet. But I don't know. Based off the trailer, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna go that way. But I'm still curious where they're going. I'm still gonna watch, and
I
I
just
feel
hope they're
like
not
I feel
running
like
errands
that's what
again.
Star Wars is just banking on now. Just like they're gonna watch no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's like
With
Eventually, people will get tired and stop watching. So,
I don't know. I'm a wrestling fan. Wrestling
okay,
fans don't stop
never,
watching
never
wrestling,
mind.
no matter what.
the ultimate
Um,
loyalty.
yeah, it's like nobody's more loyal than a wrestling fan. At the end of the day, like the hardcore wrestling fans, you stick with it through the
A
bad and the
Jets
good.
fan.
Mm, eh. Compared to a wrestling fan, bro, nah. But what's it called? One thing. So you guys are giving it like I'm giving it a thumbs down easily.
Mm.
Like the more you think about it, it's just like from the first episode where it's like, oh, he's this guy who has this baby Yoda, and he's just gotta run around and protect the baby. We're going into season 3, and it's the same thing. It's literally the
Yep,
same exact
it
thing.
is. Yeah.
That's it. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like, how long can you
Yeah,
run with that? Like,
yeah. So it's just like, dude, we're like, I don't think there's anything they could do. Like, yeah, I'll watch it. Sure, I like Star Wars, so I'll watch it. That's the wrestling fan in me. But it's
I feel
it's
like because Grogu blew up and like everybody loves Grogu, now they're just trying to cash crop him. Just like he's got to be in every scene, got to have him, and like just
yeah.
make have him there, looking cute.
And they
Yeah,
had that one scene at the end of the trailer where he's blowing that thing back with the force and coming out like he's a G. And it's like, all right, cool. But what else are you gonna do with him? He's not gonna train in the arts of the Jedi, so it's like this is about all he's gonna be probably capable of,
He's been
unless he
doing
goes.
that. Like every season, he blows like
Yeah.
a giant thing away. Like, oh, okay, cool.
So it's like,
But
all right, yeah. What are we gonna? When are we gonna get something new?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just you know watch it because it's Star Wars. But it's one of those things where it's like that's me. To anybody who's watching this, if you're tired of Mandalorian, just don't watch it. Like if you want to put up with it, then go for it. Me, I'll do it. But there's a good part of me. If I wasn't on this podcast, there's a very good chance I wouldn't watch season 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch it because one, I like Star Wars too. I know it's gonna be beneficial for talking about it on this podcast. Eventually, and yeah, if I wasn't that big a Star Wars fan, or if I wasn't doing this, then there's a pretty good chance I wouldn't be watching it.
like Danny said, if you're into Pedro Pascal saving a kid, watch Last of Us.
Watch Last of Us, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna definitely be better, anyways. All right. Well, thank you for listening to another LWG Reacts. If you like what you hear, go check out the rest of our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out immensely. Go check out the Los Wise Guys website and check out our social medias. Thank you for listening and have a great week.